May you live every day of your life. In 3 words, I can sum up everything I've learned about life. It goes on. Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. Seize the moments of happiness, love, and be loved. That is the only reality in the world. All else is folly. Life is as tedious as a twice-told tale. A room without books is like a body without a soul. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. The flower that smells the sweetest is shy and lowly. Success is not something to wait for. It is something to work for. A friend is someone who knows all about you and still loves you. Being deeply loved by someone gives you strength, while loving someone deeply gives you courage. Relationships are based on 4 principles: respect, understanding, acceptance, and appreciation. Every experience, no matter how bad it seems, holds within it a blessing of some kind. The goal is to find it. As long as you live, keep learning how to live. Believe nothing you hear and only one half that you see. A hero is a man who does what he can. It is difficult to find happiness within oneself, but it is impossible to find it anywhere else. Don't judge each day by the harvest you reap, but by the seeds that you plant. Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. No man truly has joy unless he lives in love. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Life is the flower for which love is the honey. Everything you say should be true, but not everything true should be said. If you can't live alone, you were born a slave. One who believes in himself has no need to convince others. Kindness is the language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. By failing to prepare, you are preparing to fail. Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. Life is like a cup of tea. The sugar is all at the bottom. The only thing more dangerous than ignorance is arrogance. Our greatest ability as humans is not to change the world, but to change ourselves. A cold and moist brain is an inseparable companion to folly. You can easily judge the character of a man by how he treats those who can do nothing for him. Go wisely and slowly. Those who rush stumble and fall. Take what you need, do what you should, you will get what you want. See all living beings as your father or mother, and love them as if you were their child. Think for yourself, or others will think for you, without thinking of you. Hope is nature's veil for hiding truth's nakedness. It is better to act and repent than not to act and regret. Conquer yourself rather than the world. Be less curious about people and more curious about ideas. What we know is a drop. What we don't know is an ocean. Do not learn how to react. Learn how to respond. Never trust your tongue when your heart is bitter. The good we do today becomes the happiness of tomorrow. In the small matters, trust the mind. In the large ones, the heart. A very little key will open a very heavy door. Anything you can imagine, you can make real. My language is the sum total of myself. Either define the moment, or the moment will define you. A great man is hard on himself. A small man is hard on others. Have more than you show, speak less than you know. If your past is limited, your future is boundless. The childhood shows the man, as morning shows the day. Do not do to others what angers you, if done to you by others. Nearly all men can stand adversity, but if you want to test a man's character, give him power. The best men are not consistent in good. Why should the worst men be consistent in evil? If you want to make life easy, make it hard. He who has health has hope, and he who has hope has everything. Falling down is not a failure. Failure comes when you stay where you have fallen. Take a chance, and you may lose. Take not a chance, and you have lost already. The production of too many useful things results in too many useless people. There are two different types of people in the world, those who want to know and those who want to believe. Talent hits a target no one else can hit. Genius hits a target no one else can see. Nothing ever becomes real till experienced. Life is not a having and a getting, but a being and a becoming. Simplicity is the final achievement. All saints have passed, and all sinners have a future. My destination is no longer a place, rather a new way of seeing. Everyone thinks of changing the world, but no one thinks of changing himself. While we are reasoning concerning life, life is gone. A superior man is modest in his speech, but exceeds in his actions. When you doubt your power, you give power to your doubt. A boundary is not that at which something stops, but that from which something begins. Quality is never an accident. It is always the result of intelligent effort. Never be afraid to stand with the minority when the minority is right. For the minority which is right will one day be the majority. Life can only be understood backwards, but it must be lived forwards. Before you heal the body, you must first heal the mind. When we love, we grow. Avoid popularity if you would have peace. Never give up. No one knows what's going to happen next. I do not believe in taking the right decision. I take a decision and make it right. For every minute you are angry, you lose 60 seconds of happiness. Worrying is like paying a debt you don't owe. I am not afraid. I was born to do this. No problem can be solved from the same level of consciousness that created it. The real voyage of discovery consists not in seeking new landscapes, but in having new eyes. One moment can change a day. One day can change a life. And one life can change the world. Have a heart that never hardens, and a temper that never tires, and a touch that never hurts. It is better to be alone than in bad company. By silence, I hear other men's imperfections and conceal my own. Maybe you are searching among the branches for what only appears in the roots. Rule your mind, or it will rule you. Great minds have purpose, others have wishes. Your word is your wand. The words you speak create your own destiny. Nobody can give you wiser advice than yourself. Nothing is lost, nothing is created, everything is transformed. Don't educate your children to be rich. Educate them to be happy so they know the value of things, not the price. Happiness often sneaks in through a door you didn't know you left open. The future depends on what we do in the present. Everything comes in time to him who knows how to wait. You cannot fail unless you quit. I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work.